Hello there, guys. I'm just I'm back to sort of sitting and waiting for Teresa in the car while she goes and does little bits of shopping. I'm not really able to make it. Well, I probably could make it to where she's gone. She's just popped to a card shop. It's somebody's birthday, and she's getting some cards and balloons and things. But I'm just conserving my energy a little bit because I want to try and do half an hour in the garden this afternoon, if I can. Oh, look who's turned up! It's what?
One light got loose and it just started blowing away.
So you got some helium balloons, have you, darling?
Yes. And I nearly...
Just small ones?
Yeah, I nearly lost them.
God, they're huge.
I know.
So you nearly took off holding the helium balloons?
No, I had to go running after helium balloons. Believe me, it wasn't a nice sight.
Did you really?
Yeah.
So one actually escaped?
Yeah. Done about running.
I'm not laughing.
No, you're not, are you?
No. So...
You're laughing. This bloke, I just got it in time, and this bloke says, you nearly lost that. I says, I know.
So Teresa's been to the shop to get some cards and
balloons.
2 huge helium balloons for somebody's birthday.
Yes. And I bought 2 pens for £1.
Very nice.
Very nice. There they are. Look.
I'm still getting over the image I have in my mind. The image I have in my mind of you running after helium balloons.
Well, I nearly got 2 imprints on my forehead.
Why?
And 2 on my knees. Oh dear.
Go on then, let's go home.
Okay.
Arrived back home, and I'm pleased to say the dearest hasn't taken off with helium balloons. Do you like the key, darling?
Yeah, I'm just looking at these ants.
Yeah, then.
Thank you.
I don't know how I'm going to get over to the house. Let's see how Rebecca is. So Rebecca's there. There's some more over there. There's some more there.
They're dry.
Eh?
They're dry.
Well, you better get water in them then. And there's some more down there. This is always fun, walking from the car to the house, holding my phone trying to record, but I can actually walk holding the car, then I switch to the windowsill, holding the windowsill. Right, and then I have to get up the step. Believe it or not, just lifting my legs over the step is pretty difficult. Oh, not you again.
Yeah.
Not impressed, are you, dear?
No.
Teresa bought some bananas. Was it yesterday?
I don't think it was.
It was only about 2 days ago, wasn't it? Not that long ago.
No.
And look at the state of them. I think you should have that one for your dinner.
No, that's... Oh, it's soft and squidgy, but at least it's not like that one. Oh, look at it. Do you want it?
No thanks. I don't do fruit. It's horrible.
Well, I'm beginning to wonder if I do.
Well, I'm having one of these for lunch. What they called? They're called naked noodles.
Yeah, look.
Sweet chilli.
Oh, I'm throwing these away.
I have to eat lunch. I get told off otherwise, don't I? She's not listening. Oi!
What?
I'm just saying, if I don't eat lunch, I get told off.
You do?
I do.
That is the bit of banana I managed to save off the one I thought was all right.
You've salvaged it, have you?
Well, I'm not going to get fat on that, am I?
I know.
One bite and I haven't got to the taste yet. Another bite, I finished it. You can laugh.
Carry on then.
What?
Singing.
No! I didn't know you were recording me.
Well, I call Teresa my little jukebox because she's always singing, and it's really nice to hear, to be honest. And when she's not around, it's the house is very quiet. So I'm just having some lunch because I get told off if I skip lunch.
Yeah.
The only problem is I want to go and spend half an hour in the garden doing a bit of weeding because the garden's rapidly getting overgrown. I'm going to drag you out there with me. But believe it or not, eating these noodles, it's sort of 5 to 1 lunchtime. Eating these noodles are absolutely going to bugger up my mobility even more. Basically, it's, I don't know, it's not quite as bad as when I eat an evening meal. I literally, it's like moving pieces of concrete, my legs, but it makes it quite difficult. So I'll have to see how I am. But as a rule, they do tend to make me much worse. So I've just finished my noodles about 2-3 minutes ago, and already my eye, which was behaving itself quite well this morning. It's not been too bad. My eye is already now extremely blurred, on a level of probably between 1 and 10. 10 being really blurred, 1 being not too bad. It's probably about 7 now. If I covered my good eye, I struggled to see Teresa's face and stuff. So
That's
this
probably a blessing.
No, it's not a blessing. You know, I certainly won't be able to read anything. So I'm probably not going to be able to walk either, hardly at all. I wanted to go and do some gardening. I've got to give it about half an hour before it sort of wears off, and then I'll be able to go and do something. Right, so I've altered the orientation of the phone so it's vertical, so you can see my whole person, fit me in. I just wanted to sort of explain when I'm feeling really weak what happens. But my knee's here, okay, this knee here, there's no in between. It either does this, flicks out like that, or it flicks back. So I'll do that again. There's no in between. I'm applying a little bit of pressure so to bend my knee so it flicks out like that, or it flicks back. And it's just practically impossible to walk when my knees do that. And my other one, my right leg, this leg isn't quite as bad, but it still does the same, but it's not quite as bad. And then you'll notice that I'm actually holding on to the sink. That's because my back, at this moment in time, and is more often the case at the moment, is too weak for me to sort of stand up straight. So I'm going to try and stand up straight like that. And what happens is, what tends to happen is either my back or my knees, and my knees will flick out like that, and then my back will start to weaken, and I'll just start going down like this, and further and further and further, and my knees will eventually give way. And so then I have to use my hands, which are really strong, to like push myself back up and hold on to the sink. That's just what happens nearly all the time now. And when I've eaten some food or eaten a meal, especially at night time, it's really bad. Also, if I try and crouch down like that, what happens is my knees want to bend inwards all the time like that, and it makes things really hard. Instead of them being, you know, just like that, normal and moving out, I have to exert a lot of pressure on my knees to keep them in the right place, and it's really tiring. But if I just they just move inwards like that all the time. and it's really difficult. Right, I've recovered very slightly now. It's probably about an hour, 3/4, something like that, since I've had my dinner. I'm going to head down to the bottom of the garden and attempt a little bit of gardening. It's very difficult holding a crutch, opening a door and holding my phone at the same time. I can hear voices. Where's that coming from? Oh dear. The other day it was extremely windy. I mean seriously windy. And Teresa's poor greenhouse, which is here, it's like our makeshift greenhouse, got absolutely annihilated, and so we had to put it in the garage and rebuilt it, and now I put some strings on it to tie it down to the ground, and there's some weights inside as well. So, try my best to get down there without any accidents. I've been installing, I've been doing a little project around the house outside. I've been installing security cameras. So we've got every angle outside the house covered. There's 2 at the front of the house, and there's actually 4 around the back. And it's so Teresa can bring it. She's on the PC at the moment, and she can bring up on her screen a view of all the cameras, and she can keep an eye on what I'm doing. So obviously I'm right down at the bottom of the garden now, quite away from the house, and Teresa can watch me on her screen while she's on the PC, and she can make sure I'm okay, because I do have accidents, and if I have an accident or I fall or collapse or something, she'll be able to spot it on the camera and be out here really, really quickly, faster than I can like contact her. I've always got my phone with me at the same time. So here's one of the security cameras. I'll show you. So this is Grandad's shed. So there's one of my cameras there. They are very good quality, high definition IP, which stands for Internet Protocol, IP cameras. These cameras actually pick up sound as well, so you should be able to hear me. Forgot my cushion that I kneel on, so I've got to head back up to the garage, which for someone that can't walk very well is actually a pretty long trip. Teresa's waving to me out the kitchen window, and she's wondering why I'm talking to the garage roof where the camera is. I'm sure she is. She'll realise when I tell her. I'll be back. I'm very, very pleased with them. I've just been setting them up really, really slowly over, just let me sit down, over the last couple of months, and basically the footage you're going to be seeing probably now, actually, while I still talk in the background, is actually off the cameras. They're not totally widescreen, but I'll zoom in a little bit so you can see me. I'm hoping to do some well, there's a patch of gardening where you'll see me, and it's just covered in weeds, and I've just not been able to do much at all, being so immobile. But I really sort of challenge myself every single day to do a bit of a job every day, just to keep going. And the positive I take out of that is, at least while I'm kneeling down and standing up and moving around, I'm keeping my muscles going, and I'm trying to keep them as strong as I possibly can, and you know, be the best that they possibly can. So yes, I'm now going to crack on with that for a little while. Teresa said she's actually going to join me outside, because she wants to repot a plant a money plant at some point this afternoon. But she's currently indoors playing RuneScape, which is the online game we love playing, strategy game, which keeps us out of mischief and gives us lots of sort of enjoyment. And it's a game we can sort of play together as well. So it's really good. Right, less of me waffling on. I'm going to go down there and get rid of some weeds. Oh, I'll show you the apples actually. Oh, finally! You've joined me outside then, dear.
Yes.
I wonder when you were going to come out. What's that then? That's a cyclamen.
Cyclamen, yes.
And you've got a flower.
Yeah, it's coming back to life. I thought I'd killed it. Oh, there's another one, look.
Ah.
Oh, it likes me.
So, as usual, I've done too much and I'm shattered.
Do you want me to make you a coffee, darling?
Wasp or bee flying around me. Yeah, I'm packing up and coming in now, but it's probably going to take me a while to pack
You
up.
would like a coffee?
Yes, please, dear.
I'm just giving these plants a drink and putting them back in the greenhouse
well.
that you so lovingly put. Mwah.
You're not being sloppy, are you?
Of course I am.
I'm going to have to cut that bit from the video.
No, you won't.
She's being all gooey.
It's because it's our anniversary on Friday, and you're so happy, aren't you?
Yes, we've been.
The answer's yes.
We've been married 5,000 years.
No.
Ow! Bye. See you guys.